Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790 AM. Brought to you proudly by Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency, Barton Power Sports, Sportsman's Warehouse, and Best Care Home Services.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray as Dennis Fuller brings us in. Don King with our theme song, and all you folks out there that really had a blast, so to speak, with Don King and Betsy Woods in studio when we put on those inflatable jackets. I just wish that Ron Wong would have been here because he would have been on. You would have been on the ceiling because we pulled that cord and everybody in here was it was something else. We were high. I mean, that's the high as we got with all those.
That's always a fun show and to hear Don King sing.
Oh, yeah. And to think of life jackets, because I know this young lady that's with us now, she knows about wearing those life jackets.
She absolutely does.
She's grown up in the fishing family, and we're pleased to have with us Melinda Mize from Costa Glasses. Good morning, Melinda.
Good morning.
Hey, we don't want to keep you from fishing because I know fishing's kind of important for, and Ron's put on his glasses over there.
Sunrise Mirror Costa sunglasses, the best there are.
Where's your airplane parked? I mean, you look like he's getting ready to take off at Memphis International out here, Melinda. I don't know about this, but oh golly, those look pretty cool over there.
They're really nice glasses.
Yeah. Well, let's talk a little bit with her about this because
Melinda knows everything there is to know about
everything.
Costas.
Okay. Are you going to ask? You ask the technical.
That's a really tough thing. I know everything. Oh goodness.
Well, yeah. Well, Ron, I know nothing, so we're even here. So okay. So Ron, no, I do know. I have a Costa pair. Not as cool as Ron looks over there, but anyway,
Melinda, Costa continually looks for new things to bring out, and. You guys have just introduced a new lens, a sunrise mirror lens.
What you've got on?
Yeah, absolutely. I have them on in studio this morning.
We're gonna get a picture of you. I wish you would have put them on the right way. They're leaning.
And I have to tell you, that's me leaning.
Oh, that's you. Okay, all right.
But these lenses are awful nice, Melinda. Tell our listeners out there what makes these lenses so special.
Well, I think they're absolutely game-changing for any angler because they are, hands down, the best sight fishing lens on the market. We always talk about it as being a low-light lens because sunrise silver mirror, kind of really spells out what it's used for. It's used for early in the morning, late in the evenings, but, whenever it's really low light or foggy or cloudy. But what we have seen this year after it was introduced is people are wearing it all day because it blocks out all of those harmful rays, and so it actually allows your eyes to relax, and they transition with those lenses all throughout the day. So you've got Jacob Prosnick last week at Texas Fest wearing them all day, and he's still seeing bass on beds with them or seeing the holes in the grass and seeing he was like, I'd see a 6-pounder here or a 5-pounder there. But there's 30% light transmission, which means that they're brighter than any lens out there on the market. And it just really allows you to see those contrasting colors, so it makes fish pop more. If someone has trouble already seeing fish, you meet a lot of people and they're like, I can't see fish well. Well, you'll be amazed once you put these lenses on how much it allows you to actually see those fish now.
They really are amazing. We had a chance, I guess it was at the Classic, talking to Tom Castletime, and he said he forgets even when the sun comes out to take them off and put on darker lenses because they cut out so much glare also.
Exactly. He won the Costa Series event at Rayburn wearing this lens, and he wore it all day long. His fishing partner, Russell Cecil, he and Todd were two of the testers for this.
Right.
And we got to see him in the top 10 and top 10 and top 10 and all the Costa Series, and I'm like, oh, my goodness.
Well,
and, their paychecks were showing how much of a game changer this was because
those
they
paychecks are important. Yeah.
Really dominating.
And again, we're talking to Melinda Mize Hayes on Outdoors with Larry Ray. And Melinda, I've got to ask you, this be Memorial Weekend. A lot of folks may not, they may say, well, I think I recognize that middle part of her name, but tell the listeners a little bit about you and your background and for sure what you're going to be doing this weekend to take advantage of some little family time.
Well, I was blessed to be born into a family of professional anglers. So my mom was actually the first professional fisherman in my family. My dad took her fishing whenever they first started dating, and he didn't realize that he was going to create a monster whenever he did that.
Yes,
you
yes,
know?
yes.
And so he actually worked so she could fish, and then whenever my mom did really well, and so he was actually able to quit work and go fish the Bassmaster Tour at that time, and now it's the Elite Series. And so I got to travel, see the country, really fall in love with the sport. You know, my brother fishes as well, and
I hope
this
so.
weekend, tradition, you know, they got us fishing tournaments. Whenever I was 7 was my first big bass tournament.
7, yeah.
Yes. And so it's on Memorial Day weekend every single year. More smack is talked within my family that weekend than any other weekend throughout the year because we always have a friendly, not so friendly family competition out in the Tri-Lakes Big Bass Tournament. So you can pick one of 3 lakes to fish, Dequeen, Derricks, or Gillum. Usually you can find us on Derricks. It's just kind of like home to us in a way. And, yeah, so today we're getting ready to go out there and see who can amass the most hourly payouts and hopefully one of those overall checks.
Wow.
Because it'll definitely be bragging rights for the entire year.
And now,
if not 2.
people, now tell them where those lakes are located because our listeners may say, well, where are those?
Yeah, they're small lakes. They're in southwest Arkansas.
Yes.
So, you know, no big tournament will ever be held there. You know, just the acreage just really doesn't support it. But this tournament here will probably have around 300 boats split in between those 3 lakes.
Wow.
So they're close to Texarkana, but they're full of bass and full of big bass. So it'll be a fun trip.
I guess it will. And your mom, I know, has been on this show before, and we've talked to her many times. Me being from Arkansas, I always like to talk to anybody from Arkansas.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, to get them in there. I know where DeQueen is, and I know where that area is down in southwest Arkansas near Texarkana and all up in that area. Some great fishing areas. But so how long have you been with Costa?
So I've been with Costa 2 years. So before that, I was with Practical Outdoor Brands for 3. And so speaking with Costa, though, has been life-changing for me because they care about the sport as an angler. You know, and fishing is a passion of mine, and they believe in sharing their passion and also making it better. So they care about conservation programs and making a difference. So you can work for a lot of companies, but to find one that really has the values that you do and believes in it like you do, with the passion that you do, is extremely rare. So I'm truly blessed to get to work for them.
Hey, for all you listeners out there, if you go to any of the BASS Elite or FLW Tour or Costa events, stop by and see Melinda. She's at most of the tournaments and talking about that, Melinda, talking about fishing. Your husband also is a professional angler and fishes on the FLW Tour also, right?
He does. So it's he's actually working an event today. So they've got some college national tournaments going on too. So whenever he's not fishing, he's working a lot of times just promoting the sport to youth. But yes, he's a rookie on the FLW Tour. So that made my hectic life even more hectic.
I was going to say, Melinda, the question I have for you is, first of all, you have a full-time job. You're a professional fisherman, and you're raising 2 young kids. How do you do it?
Oh, yeah, and also you forgot something. I'm finishing my MBA.
Oh, yes, and how could I forget that? How do you do this?
Too.
Yeah.
So a lot of praying.
That's good.
I don't get to sleep much.
Yeah, that's. And your MBA is in what? What are you studying in?
So I'm getting my master's of business administration, just to make me better all around. I think that education is extremely important, and I also feel like it's something that I should really encourage my daughters to do. So I feel like I can't encourage them correctly without having a master's degree myself. So that's something that I definitely wanted to do, just to pass on to my girls, to let them know that you shouldn't stop learning, you shouldn't stop growing.
That's great. Yeah.
Yeah, it's, a lot of people have asked me that this year about how I'm doing it and how I hold it all together, because it's difficult. But I think that it's just important where you place your priorities.
Yeah.
And that's all about the effort that you put into it, because my little girls are the best thing that ever happened to me. And it's definitely hard when Dylan's out on the road. I love seeing fishing families, because I know what work goes into it now.
Yeah.
Even more.
Yes.
We try to take them when we can and let them experience it as well.
Now, how old are the girls?
So one of them turned 1 just this past week, and then one of them 2.5.
1 and 2.5. That's what their names?
Henley and Harbor.
All right. Now, so that's Kimberly, did you say?
No, Henley, Henley. Henley and Harbor.
And Harbor, Harbor?
It is, yes.
Oh, that's a good fishing name. I can tell you that for a fact.
Is.
Yeah, that is wonderful.
Well,
and your MBA is from what school are you getting this
Henderson
from?
State.
That's all.
Henderson State University in
right.
Arkadelphia.
I know where that is. The Reddies. That's right, the Reddies, the Henderson State Reddies. I've always loved their nickname. I know those things. See there?
Yeah, you do.
And I know
you do. That was pretty good.
That's really good, because I'm from North Little Rock, so I know all those schools. There's another school in Arkadelphia too. We won't talk about, because that's
yes, exactly.
Yeah, it's got
we don't talk about those things.
It's got a Baptist tradition anyway. And I know, Melinda, John Gordon is in with us this morning from Avery, and Costa, there's big sunglasses for glasses for your place.
Well, yeah, for our superstore it is.
Yes.
Melinda, we sell, a full line of Costas, and we will custom order any Costa glasses anybody wants. So it's, it's something.
So there's a local place right here that you can go to the superstore.
Active in.
Absolutely. Get those Sunrise Silver lenses.
Yeah,
They're really nice.
If you're looking for a Father's Day gift, out there,
get me a pair, Larry.
Get you a pair. You got them on right now. You
got them on,
got
Ron.
3 more for us and everything. Melinda, thank you for being with us this morning, and we'll stay in touch, because we got your number.
We're going to have her back on.
Yeah,
again.
we'll get you back on and tell your mom and your dad hello for us and everything. You have a great weekend fishing. I think this
Wish me luck.
I think this. I don't believe in luck. I think this is your weekend, Melinda. Just tell them Larry Ray said this is your weekend. Okay.
Thank you so much.
All right, y'all have a
Thanks
great
for
one.
having me on.
Thanks. Bye bye.
Thanks.
All right. Great, Ron. Thank you, Melinda Mize Hayes, and her mother, of course, is
Lucy
Mize, and her dad is Mr. Mize.
That's right.
Mr. Hayes.
And her husband
Mr.
is
Hayes.
Dylan.
Dylan. I know her husband's Dylan, but I'm trying to think of what Lucy's husband is. But it's a great story. We've had Lucy on too. But
yeah,
those are cool glasses, Ron. I'm really impressed with them. Yeah, I really am. You look cool in them.
Yeah, they're nice glasses.
We'll get a picture of Ron wearing his Costa glasses here. And we'll give him away next weekend on the Open Night Show. Doing that, but wonderful thing. Thank you for that. All right, let's take a break, okay? I'd like to take a break right now because I need one, and I'm going to go look at more closely at those glasses over there. We'll be right back on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Ron Wong in studio, John Gordon in studio, Stuart Settles filling in for Greg Ratliff as our ace, whatever his title is. We'll be right back.
You can find out